mainstream affair, Q.
Man, it is absolutely beautiful. And we made it as a community, right? Onto Times Square. That's absolutely huge. The first of hopefully many to come. If that doesn't get you excited, Tom, I don't know what does.
How about you, Q?
I've always told you guys that Apex looks different on Friday. I'm sticking with the boys here. I'm expecting them to show up in Friday form and take down Cosmico. I think it's going to be a banger, though. Attention here, Eli makes the play, and that's going to be Apex Gaming pulling off the reverse sweep against Cosmico Esports. Does not look like Dreamfire's done, though. Knows that there's a fight going on up here. Rolling up with the shotties here. 98 to the body. Oh, my goodness gracious. Going to look to finish it up with the flatline. Now looking across the way. 3v2. Dreamfire on fire here. Yeah, that just gave Holiday's position away here. Makes it. Yeah, Ulti, right below you, my guy. Walty's gonna be able to drop. Oh, Walty's actually gonna go down here. There's no way that the solo pulls this off. Wow. Really tough situation. If you're Moist, now Jaro's gonna try and drop down. At least get the redemption. But now Jaro does have to worry about their health situation. Stop it. Yo, this solo right here, still sitting here? No way. Holiday, you're absolutely insane. Melon Patch again with the great response in the closing minute of a game. This time from Pixacar from distance, able to drop that thing down and puts it right on to the goal here. 54 seconds left. The question is, can you follow that up and still take home a W? If you are, Melon Patch J Keys going to the sky, leaves it off the backboard for Benji, who is just a big boy with the dunk here, going up 3-2. White Rabbit Gaming starting to play aggressive. We see a pair of demos. Nice shot, but a beautiful save from Ram there to keep the 1-goal lead for the Nicosi Ballers. Snoozy now goes up to the opposite side of the pitch. Gonna try and see if he can keep things alive. Ram with the bump, and that's gonna be another goal for Snoozy. Trying to make sure that they can get a little bit of room here. Not gonna worry about the plant just quite yet. Apsis gets 1. Apsis gets 2. Not sure if Apsis has the location on Lucky here. No way, you're disgusting. Oh my goodness. You got 3, that's 4, no way. Now here comes the question as far as who's going to be able to get the first look, because Flamer not in a good position HP wise here, and the Flamer actually unfortunately going to fall. Lays it down to Hawkson. Hawkson gets 1. Hawkson gets the second one here as well. Yeah, and I love this here. We're seeing 2 great peaks from Onmu to get some great damage here down. Sending the 2 other teammates to kind of wide swing, trying to expecting people to kind of wrap around that corner. Unfortunately, that black hole is going to cause some problems. This is Team Imperial Hell moving in. The RE45 absolutely shredding here. Going to try and at least make sure that we can clean things up. Try and wrap up this last fight, spraying through the smoke, and Imperial Hal going to help clean up the rest of Team Onmu. Fortunately, nobody's going to be able to push up. Nobody's going to be able to get 2, make that 3 here before falling to Ebra. Now in a 2v1 situation, but with that Ebra able to follow things up, and that's now going to be that important first round that we were talking about. However, you do know they won that first round in half number 1, and Vanner was able to turn it around. So we have to really watch round 2.
No way.
Just like that, coming back from 8 to 14 to be able to win things in the first round of overtime, turning 5 in a row into 6 in a row here on Vertigo. That's the way you love to see it. That's now 6 in a row to open up the ESEA Open season here for the Validity boys. But that does maybe potentially buy Alex some room. Entering in on the actual bomb site. Alex gets 1.
Oh, Alex. My guy. Go for the defuse.
Alex is going to at least fake it. Try and see if we can get Lucky to look out. Oh, now I feel like we're playing some risky games here. Should at least get us half. Oh, picks it up with the headshot as well to be able to get the second half here. Yeah, it feels like Mansion's probably the one that has to set things up, and more than likely set things up for Kofor if there's anything that we've seen from the squad, right? It very much feels like the Stockton to Malone sort of kind of combination. But the problem sometimes when it takes 2 players to get the offense going is it does require both players to be on their game. And if Ben can do a good job of just simply shutting one of them down, as they seem to have done thus far, then things start to become very worrisome. Now on the side of Gentlemen, you've got 60 seconds and you're down by 2, and you've got to be able to find a way to, 1, not just be able to switch the offense, which they're at least able to do there with a nice play from Kofor with the pass from who, by the way? Oh, tries and able to put it in the back of the net, and that's the Hattie. I was just talking about it. A great stat line here from Tryzen, but for what here, 25 seconds left. What y'all thought it was sweet on Sesame Street? Big Birds here came to play. However, they are pushing into the elevated ground, and if Anakin taught me anything, that when I was younger, pushing into the high ground, not exactly the smartest of ideas. Holiday trying to move up here with the EVA 8. He is now out of EVA ammo. You are all left to the Hemlock trying to make something work here. If you're Holiday going to be down. It means you in the 1v1 able to pull it off, and that is going to be ANT Esport. What an Ash portal to be able to get the quick swing up. They weren't even expecting it, and Team Designful absolutely cleaning house in that end circle. I can't wait to see how much KP they had. That's going to really help shoot them up as far as in the standings there. I got a question for you, Dia. You pointed out the Ash before. How do you love the end game there? What? I'm sure it's a lot of pressure. I'd be taking myself a quick second here to dry off the palms here. I'm sure palms are a little sweaty, maybe some knees weak, arms are heavy. Hopefully they haven't had any of mom's spaghetti already or whatever. And right now, Akron Zips are just running it up, and it's crazy to think that in our chat, it was almost split down the middle of who would win this. Actually, slightly in favor of Big Birds, which I get. We just saw them have that sweep in the quarterfinals, but I don't know if y'all know this, but Sesame Street, that's child play. School is in session, and Akron Zips have come to play. We know Hal's been fragging out of his mind. The question is, can Hal continue to also lead the rest of the team that we know has some firepower as well? But the one dark horse that I do have for you, Fallout, is Team Noko. Tied with Imperial Hal actually last night. Noko seems to have this revitalized passion right now, and was listening in a little bit last night after I got off the broadcast, and IGLing seems to be really locked in. And like most of these teams, their chemistry going to be getting better over the tournament, but they seem to be really gelling. They're my dark horse there, Fallout. Yeah, I think French class for me is probably my favorite story in SSA right now. And I think the reason for that being, you mentioned kind of at the end of last split of the teams that are like at the point chasing for second here, they were kind of the ones on the outside looking in. Nobody was really talking about, right? It's been them who's been able to come in this split. Not only did they improve from last split, but they've obviously improved last split from the split before. They continue to get better. And I think when we talk about for wild card coming up and knowing that the region only gets 2 spots, right? We know, kind of figured Limitless is going to get there eventually, and they locked up that spot very early. But I think if we talk about with wanting to send the best teams, they're the team that seems to be the hottest right now. I feel like if they can finish up their story, they would be like the best representation for SSA right now, personally. And don't forget that we're not only just enjoying a bunch of great Rocket League today here at Llama. I know we always have fun casting pixels and talking about exciting Rocket League plays, but that's not just what it's about today. Obviously, we're also here in support of Create 100K here, also in support of the Sick Kids Foundation. Obviously, their whole goal, diagnose faster, treat smarter, and predict better. This is more than a goal at Sick Kids. It's the promise of precision child health as the future we're creating now. It's the end of a one-size-fits-all medicine. It's Sick Kids focusing deeply, precisely on everything that makes each patient who they are, from their postal code to their genetic code, then harnessing cutting-edge technology, science, and data analysis to deliver a better outcome for each unique child, maybe even stopping illness before it strikes. Sick Kids has always believed that healthier children make a better world, and precision health is how we get there. Heal the future, donate today. Don't forget !donate in chat.
Q, any final words for today?
No, I just got to say, I appreciate y'all letting me come for the ride. And you know what? Make sure if y'all haven't already done so, hit the follow button down there. Turn those notifications on. And so we catch y'all back over here for the next one, man. Don't forget, with everything crazy going on in the world today, be true, be you, be sincere, game hard and love hard. All right, y'all? That's Llama. I'm Q from the rest of the crew, from the front to the back. Have a great night.